your boy, Paul Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification. Oh, damn. Can't talk. Hit notification bell every time I post some new content. We wife and I, we just got back from Branson, Missouri. Celebrate the grandbaby's birthday. I mean, it was March 3rd, but during the work week, you really can't do a whole lot of shit. But this is actually like this has been in the making for a pretty good while, right? So we actually like really got it together. Went up there. Some of the family came up there, helped celebrate, and overall, let's just say that we had a rather fantastic time. Apparently, there's no black people in Branson, Missouri. Because we went, and if they put like this, if indeed there are black people in Branson, Missouri, they might have been like all at the house. They did not come outside Saturday, right? I think because we got up there. Oh, well, what? We got up there pretty early Friday because we left here around about, I'm going to say like 11:30, 12, something like that, So we got up there pretty early. We really didn't do a whole lot. We tried to get settled in and all that kind of stuff. And if you actually really go on my Facebook page, right, I really did a tour of the house. Big ass house, right? But it was hilly like a motherfucker. You slip and fall, just know you're going to be falling. Just know you're going to fall 900 yards before you actually really come to a stop. Them goddamn hills, whoo, yeah. So, but in either case, we got Pop the Balloon here. I think they down there. This is like, I don't know where this is at. I think they down there in doggone Houston. I really don't know. But in either case, y'all see the title, Fat and Bloated. Now just know that this was actually like the best way that I can actually really describe this woman. And then just know that she was on another Pop the Balloon. And well, let's just say that the results from that other Pop the Balloon show is quite obvious that the shit did not go well, right? So started here. So let's sit back and let this shit play out. Okay, so here we go.
Let's bring up our next single lady.
Damn. Yeah, see, and then somebody already had popped their balloon already. So, like I said, we're gonna let this shit run. Okay.
We starting off with a bang. All right, can I get your name and age?
I'm Taiki Brianna, 27, and I'm a political activist.
And do you have any children?
Yes, I have a 3-year-old.
All right, and how do you feel about a gentleman that
Whoa. You mean to tell me somebody had enough about themselves to reproduce with you? Or did you adopt? Y'all understand why I asked this question later on in this?
Children.
That's fine with me.
All right, and go ahead and name a deal breaker for us.
Someone that didn't vote, voted for Trump, and shows no effort in relationships.
Okay, and why is it a deal breaker for you?
Okay, so the thing about people that didn't vote voted for Trump. Okay. First and foremost, what makes you think that the voting system actually really works? And then what the fuck is your problem with Trump? Okay.
You with them not voting, and if they did vote for Trump?
Not voting, as the SAVE Act currently is trying to be passed in the Senate, that means we will lose our rights to vote. So if you didn't vote, you are helping us lose our democracy.
Okay, so okay again, did nobody come on here and actually really want to make this as did nobody ask to be a motherfucking political advocate, right? I mean, because it's quite obvious if you actually really knew how the voting system works, which is quite obvious that you don't. You too busy at the goddamn dinner table or at somebody's table, a table that you really don't need to be belong at. Okay. So, and then it's just for the simple fact, anytime when something has to be put into law in order for people to have, guess what? I don't want that. I don't want or need that goddamn law. That's just how I'm looking at it. Right? So, but let's go. Let's finish.
And if you voted for Trump, you voted for a pedophile.
So I guess I'm a pedophile. So, but let me get this straight. So, okay, Trump is a pedophile. So what the fuck did that make Kamala Harris? I can tell you the dumbest bitch ever. So hey, look, you fucking up already. So let's go.
And how do you feel about the electoral college?
I mean, we all have our problems with certain things, but if you're going to go off about one thing, you might as well get ready for a political debate with me.
We don't have that much time, but we might have to get into that later.
And the bitch, I put like this: you put a motherfucking cheeseburger in front of her, right? Hey, look, political debate over with. So let's go.
So we do have some pop balloons.
Now all the motherfuckers popped, okay?
I'm not even gonna tell y'all this. My tarot card reading said I wasn't meeting anybody this year of worth substance, so I'm not upset. Yeah, I get a yearly reading.
You better leave them damn cards alone. Well, see, here's the deal. I mean, granted the fact we can only see the top half of it. We already know that this bitch look like a can of biscuits. No, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna motherfucking disrespect the can of biscuits, right? Bitch, you look like a bucket of chitlins. But then again, I can't disrespect the bucket of chitlins. So guess what the fuck? I'm gonna say something what my mom used to say. Rest in power, rest in love, Ella Jean Remley. Or Ella Jean Stroller, for that matter. Because my mom, if she was alive today, she would look at this woman right here. And she'd be like, damn. Look like somebody just took a whole bunch of body parts, threw them together and said, be something. Right here. This is like, you need to donate your body to science fiction. And just know, I'm pretty sure she's going to be proving my point throughout this motherfucking episode. So let's go.
Every January, so I'm good. This was for funsies.
So they said you're going to be single for the rest of the year?
Baby, I am. happily single married. I'm John Mayer, perfectly lonely single married. I am not tripping. I have my own little apartment, nice little TV. I'm going
Yeah, you probably got a whole bunch of cats too.
back to a nice big queen size, not worried about a nigga at all, baby. I'm not tripping. And the bitch fat right there, you stick your arm under.
What? I see. I told y'all. This is like. So I'm like, okay, who reproduced with your ass? Like, because I'm just saying, and you look, don't blame that shit on the goddamn tarot cards, right? You went out and you adopted a child. Didn't nobody lay down with you, right? You can't make me believe that a nigga's dick got hard for your ass. You can't sit up there and make me believe that. Right? By the time you push all that shit up, you tired. Like, really? Come on now.
It is cozy. I ain't worried about none of this. And I'm losing it. Period.
Alright.
I mean, look at this. This bitch just like.
Let's go and check out these pop balloons.
Funny.
Can I get your name and age?
My name is Ferrari. I'm 29.
And what do you do?
My family
This motherfucker looks like he high already.
owns the biggest marijuana dispensary in Houston, EMF. And I do all.
So, okay, now he keeps saying that his family owns the biggest marijuana dispensary in Houston. That's your family. Motherfucker, what do you do? Okay?
All their social media and content.
All right, and why'd you pop your balloon?
She ain't sound like she wanted the man anyway. So I don't know what she come up with for. Nah, but she's just not my type. She just, yeah, I don't know nothing else.
No, I need a strong man, and I can tell when they're not.
Okay, now that I actually really stopped, now that I actually like really have thought about it, she actually like really reminds me of another woman that was on a pop the balloon, right? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me get this shit right. So, because she reminds me of how many, when I did that show, me and the wife did this show, how many of y'all remember this bitch? She said,
I haven't had none all morning.
so how many of y'all remember this bitch? Same fucked up body, where at least she ain't gotta lift up nothing, right? So, but same double chin or triple chin, right? Same fucked up ass attitude, right? Then, like I say, if y'all haven't watched this one, go back and watch this one. This, because you know that was something that me and my sweet did, you know. And again, I'm like, this bitch come out mad, right? And I'm just like, okay, it's almost like, damn. Yeah, I mean, you give some of the motherfuckers, right? You know, they just look like, okay, they get mad, they angry at breakfast, right? Talking about what took you so long to fix breakfast. Bitch, be glad that I ain't fixed breakfast. This motherfucker don't need to eat shit else, right? I mean, look at this motherfucker. Like, you look like the Michelin tire woman the Pillsbury Doughboy, if they, if, put like this, if the Pillsbury Doughboy, no, because the Pillsbury Doughboy, he ain't tall enough. So you are a cross between Mr. Stay Puft from Ghostbusters, right? And the Michelin Tire Woman. And then here's the end result right here. Let's go, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't that strong. I'm sorry.
Answering their own questions. As someone who worked at a dispensary, that is pretty great.
But I'm just kind of like this, right? And, and for the most part, right, ain't enough alcohol, ain't enough marijuana, ain't enough of anything that'll make a motherfucker want to fuck you. Plain and simple. You say you got a child, I don't believe that shit. Didn't nobody reproduce with your ass. Because it's just for the simple fact you had to lift your own shit up. Come on now. Let's not bullshit each other. Let's just stop. Throw away them goddamn them damn cards. Because them cards, it's quite obvious you ain't reading them right. Because 9 times out of 10, you probably got a pork chop sandwich close by. Just know it's in arm's reach. So let's go.
Congratulations to your family.
All right, let's go down to the next one. Can I get your name and age?
Damn, this motherfucker. This motherfucker is in he in disbelief. He's probably saying right now, what the fuck you come up here for? Right? Matter of fact, y'all waited too long to pop y'all motherfucking balloon. Because if it was me, I'd be like, as soon as I saw this big, fat, raggedy bitch coming, pop, and just be like, why you pop your balloon? Look at her. My dick would not get hard for her. Put like this. Let's just say this for shits and giggles, right? And trust me, this is clearly for shits and giggles, right? I had to go watch some porn first. And hopefully that my dick will stay hard enough to fuck her. But then again, what I'm looking at on my phone versus this shit, I have to look at what the fuck is on my phone to fuck her. And then even then, the activity that will go on between my brain and my dick, they gonna be like, no, partner, this is not happening. This is not happening. I would not allow your dick to withstand so much punishment, so much humiliation. No. I don't know. You might need to go find Drewski. Here, but then again, you'll probably be gone. Yeah, you go find Drewski, where you could actually really be on there with Pit Bully. Hey, he got a little dick, right? And Nelly, and then Perks. Yeah, go on that goddamn show, right? You probably put it. Yeah, he giving away $100,000, right? Just know you ain't finna get put like this. Ain't nobody finna run their dick up in you. All right, okay. Go win that $100,000, right? Can your ass to go get you a motherfucking gym membership, right? Go to what is that Sunday, that Sono Bolo, whatever. Shave some of that fat ass meat off of you, and then maybe, just maybe, you might get some dick. Okay? So, hey, let's go.
My name is Innocent. I'm 40 years old. I'm
Guys, I
jack of
can't
all
hear
trades.
him. Thank you.
And then, but look, shut up. He can't even look at you. You so goddamn disgusted looking. Right? He can't even look at you.
Quiet coyote. Quiet coyote.
Yeah, it look like you eat them motherfuckers. Right? So, okay, let's go.
Why'd you pop your balloon?
Well, she's beautiful. I don't. I
Wait, beautiful. Where? Where? You know, honestly, I said it before and I'll say it again. Right? Motherfuckers actually really did just come out and just say it. Just come say it. Just come out and say it. Because honestly, women have no problem shooting a man down. They really don't. So anybody that be on the panel like this, say what the fuck you feel. Because just know that if it was me, I was like, no, look at you. You look like old fat pile of shit. Right? Your daddy was Mr. Stay Puft and he fucked a Michelin tire woman. Oh, just come out and say that. Right? I mean, look, no. You don't know where the titties start and you don't know where the titty stops and where the stomach begins. We sure know where the fuck that motherfucker end though. All right, I mean, come on now, let's go.
don't normally. I don't vote. I only see what goes on, but I support your idea.
The weak man we have here. Next.
Oh, see again, right? You need to leave the motherfucking put it like this. Leave the food alone. Leave them goddamn tarot cards alone too. Right? This is like I said, I'm giving your fat ass some advice right now. Go on Drewski, right? You'll probably win that 100. Like I said, go on Drewski. See if you win that 100 grand. Put like this. Matter of fact, you probably could talk to Bambi's ass. Right? This shit here? No. I bet you this bitch stank. Because remember she had to lift it up, right? Let's go.
Is he someone that's your type physically?
It doesn't matter about physicality because a lack of a voter means.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that, y'all? What is that? Look like her ass is like way up her back right now. I'm like, come on now. Look, and you got the nerve to talk about somebody. Talk about motherfucker being weak, being a pedophile. Like, bitch, shut up.
Nothing to me.
Okay, so he can be finer than fine. It don't matter.
Can be.
All right. Stick to them deal breakers. I'm here for it. Can I get your name and age?
I'm John Tay, I'm 44.
And what do you do?
I'm in supply chain entrepreneur.
All right. And why did you pop your balloon?
She got
Again, motherfucker just come out and say it. But I like his answer though.
armpit hair.
A natural body scares pedophiles.
Nah, she just
See, you got arm. So he said she got armpit hair. So you mean to tell me, right, that she got enough brain power to lift her arm up. But then again, she did do it early on. So old boy caught it, right? And so again, if you knew what the fuck that your tarot cards told you, why you got your ass out here, right? At this point of the juncture, a drunk ass wino wouldn't want to fuck you, right? That's just disgusting for apparently no motherfucking reason at all. I mean, come on.
What?
Yeah. Let's talk about where natural body hair comes from and why we have a culture that doesn't like it.
Yeah, you are built like organic strawberry.
That's awesome.
As far as like natural body hair, okay, look, again, ain't nobody trying to hear all that bullshit. Ain't nobody trying to, we don't need you as a motherfucking political advocate, which, bitch, don't ever think about running for office. You just as bad, if not worse, than motherfucking Jasmine Crockett. That's why that bitch lost, right? You know, so I'm just like, and then she gonna talk about, oh, they cheated her. Really, bitch? But, you know, I already talked about that already, right? So, again, shut the fuck up. We know where hair come from, right? But the thing about it, though, is this. We know where it comes from. And then if we don't like it in certain places, we shave that shit off, okay? So motherfuck everything with the fuck you talking. Be glad. It's just like saying, oh, I am so glad that I'm fucking married because this bitch look, I would talk about this bitch so bad that she'd jump out of the motherfucking way. Or jump off a bridge. But then again, the concrete gonna move out of the way. They say, I don't need this bitch hitting on, I don't need this bitch landing on me. And then if you gonna jump in the river, part like this, the water gonna move out the way from your ass, right? They say, I don't want no type of stupidity on me or in me, right? So come on, let's go.
And is he someone that you're type physically?
No, thank you. I don't do truck drivers.
And I'm pretty sure that they don't. Did she say truck drivers? Don't no man want you. Look at this. Michael Jackson. He see you. That's why he got his face covered. Please get this bitch away from me. Hee hee. So, okay.
All right. We're going to go down to the next one. Can I get your name and age?
Hold on. Jason, 43.
This motherfucker, he don't even want it. He don't even want it. He don't even want it. Let's go.
And what do you do?
I'm a truck driver. Actually.
Now, she says she don't do truck drivers. I wonder why. But the thing about it, though, is this. The truck driver don't want your fat ass, right? You know what I'm just saying? Because I'm just like this. If I was a truck driver, and if I'm single or whatever, if I hadn't had a shot of ass in a long while, I would rather jack my dick before I fuck her. All right, so this
locally.
Yeah, that's because they have.
No, don't even tell her that. Cause like right now, you looking like that you may fuck, and if you yeah.
The stereotype of being horse.
Maybe so. Not all of us though. Some of us.
But that's why you said locally, right?
What's that?
The locally is because you guys are known horse around this country.
No, locally means you're home every day, not on the road.
Right.
And why did you pop your balloon?
Because I never voted in a day in my life. So I know she gonna hate me.
You didn't even vote for Obama?
Nope.
Don't worry about it now. You know what? Good man. Good man. A man with some sense. Because I didn't vote for Obama's bitch ass neither. Right? So, hey, it is, look, we all got, I mean, now, granted fact, I don't know how he might have would have looked at it or whatever. And then, hey, it is what it is, So, look, people, it's people. What get wrong with these motherfuckers? Like, seriously. Let's go.
Anyways, thank you guys for playing the game.
Is he someone that's your type?
Hey, come on.
Physically?
Let's end the show at this point.
You see, again, you gotta rather, and then you want to nobody don't want you look like a blob, like this. You just there. We don't know where your titties are at. We most definitely know where your stomach is at. You ain't got nobody's ass, right? So I'm just like, yeah, go back to your tarot card reading or whatever the fuck you read on. Cause don't nobody want your raggedy ass. Like, really.
Hold on.
I'm not arguing.
Hold on.
I'm voting yes.
Hold on. Now, respect is respect, but this is my show. So I'm gonna need you to come on right back for middle of the year. And we're gonna close this out right. Is he someone that's your type? Okay. Now let's go on back down here. So unfortunately, we did not find a romantic match.
I'm still trying to figure out what man, because it's quite obvious he was not in his right mind. He couldn't have been. To bend this beanbag of a woman over. Just putting it out. That's the $64,000 question, people.
We might try again next time, maybe next year.
No. Okay. You don't put it like this. Talking about you happily single. Bitch, you didn't find love on the previous Papa Balloon shows that you did. Right? Talking about you happily single. Nah, bitch, you miserable as fuck and single. You don't know how to talk no goddamn body. Right? So I'm now that I look at it, okay, that's where the titty end. But then it's like, this is where the stomach starts, I guess, right here. So, hey, it is what it is, people. Let's go.
Maybe next year.
All right.
Look at this old Dez Bryant looking motherfucker here, right? So I'm like, dog. Okay, all right. It is what it is.
All right, y'all. I'm going to invite one last lady up here, and the gentleman.
So guess what? If you don't know, yes, I'm keeping the party going on this one. So let's just see what the next lady looks like.
Woman that requested her presence, you better apply some pressure. Don't play with nobody's time, okay? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and invite our last single lady. Hi. Hello. Can I get your name and age?
I'm Shereen, and I'm 40.
And what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
All right.
Yep. Don't pop the balloon. Pop the balloon. She a nurse. She's 40 years old, right? Don't pop that balloon right now, right? Now, put it like this. this could be an urban legend, right? But the thing about it though is this. Baby, I gotta work a double shift. Okay? No, not doing that. Not buying that. Cause you act like you act like really like how Dr. Williams look. Well, hold on, let's come up with it. Yeah, we go with Dr. Williams, right? You like how Dr. Williams look, right? You like how he look in his scrubs or whatever the fuck that shit is that y'all wear, right? So he probably, you didn't saw the package, and you're like, ooh, okay. So I gotta do a double shift. And then you're a nurse. Well, I can't say that you probably did your own motherfucking breast implants. But I don't know. I don't know what type of nurse she is, right? But I'm like, but just looking at it, no, Go on, pop the balloon, partner, right?
Photographer.
Do you have any children?
I have one son, he's 10.
Okay. And how do you feel about a gentleman that does have children?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. And what if they don't have any?
That's fine. I wouldn't be willing to have more than like one. So if he wants a whole football team, I'm sorry, it's probably not the one.
But you're open to having at least
I'm
one.
open to having one if the finances are right.
If your finances are right, or his, or together.
Together.
Okay.
Yeah, because kids are expensive. As you know.
Gotcha. Okay, I know.
Now, okay, that's about the reason, so for the most part, you can actually really say, okay, she's not money hungry. And now again, do we know what type of nurse she is? No, right? But let's let's just say she's a top nurse, right? But then again, now you gotta ask yourself, okay, well, how the fuck did she become a top nurse, right? See, a lot of shit is in play right now. But hey, again, let's go.
All right, honey, go ahead and name a deal breaker for us.
A deal breaker is when words and actions don't match up.
All right, straight to it. All right. So we do have a pop balloon, and
So you can take that. Okay, I guess he lied a lot. Right? Go ahead. Let's go.
we're gonna pause real quick because this gentleman does not have a balloon yet, and DZ is literally blowing it up with his mouth.
We don't normally do that.
All right, so he got his balloon. Are you holding on to it? Okay, let's go ahead and check out this pop balloon.
Okay.
I got one too.
Oh, there is one right there too.
Okay. I'll use
Remember,
that
y'all,
next
this one just thrown out there. Okay, bear with us. All right, can I get your name and age?
Jason, 43,
And what do you do?
CDL truck driver locally.
All right, and why did you pop your balloon?
I just like the chocolate. I like darker skinned women. I like chocolate. So she kind of
Okay. All right.
like, but she's very beautiful, but I like chocolate.
All right, is he someone that's your type?
Not really, but he's a handsome guy.
All right, let's go on back down. All right, so we do have 3 unpopped balloons. Let's go ahead and dive into a question. What's your question for him?
Ooh. Let's see. Okay. One thing about me is that before intimacy, I'm gonna have to spend enough time with you to be able to trust you. And that's not gonna be like on the first date. So if that's something that you want up front quickly.
Okay, so now again, whether you actually really want to look at it as nurses being freaky, or they always taking them scrubs off so they could get their temperature to 98.6, or liquid. It ain't all got to be 98.6, right? It could be like, I remember because I know for a fact that my temperature is not always at 98.6. I'm more around a 97.2 to 97. I'm usually in the 97s. very seldom do I hit 98.6. And yes, I am a human being. I am not no motherfucking reptilian. I'm not none of that shit. Okay? Even though my teeth are rather fucked up and I got all type of black shit all over my tongue, right? And my eyes don't go all fucked up like the shit that y'all see on TV, right? I'm very much human, okay? But but the thing about it though is this. Yeah. I mean, to actually really, put like this. Now, that's a fair statement, what she said. It ain't gonna be on the first date. Or let's just say that the intent is to not give up the booty on the first date. Because I'm just looking like this, right? And just know that Sweet, she actually really asked this question to me before I actually really came in here and did this. She was just like, okay, if I wanted it on the first day, I would have give it to you. And so like at that particular time, I mean, because we grew up as kids, we knew each other as kids, right? So believe it or not, I was shy. Right. And when I'm around my wife, she still makes me feel like how I did when we were kids, so so I mean, so the thing about it though is this, let's just say that what me and my wife have, is like it's rare, right? Because you hear everybody else talking about, oh, childhood sweethearts, or college sweethearts. I mean, I very seldom hear anybody talking about, okay, well, they married their childhood sweetheart. Very seldom do I hear that. Not to say that it don't happen, because I'm pretty sure it does. But, I'm just telling you, this is what me and my sweet have, and just know that sometimes when we play hide and seek or hide and go get or whatever the hell that you actually really called it as kids, right? I always made sure that she wasn't around. Because again, I mean, but shit, look at me now. We play hide and seek now or hide and go get now. Yeah. Just know she gonna get got. So, but in either case, enough of that. So, but yeah, very valid point. So, and fellas, again, I'm telling you right now, look, if you expecting for some ass on the first date because you done bought a drink here and a drink there, right? Yeah, you old lousy motherfucker. And then if she giving it up to you on the first date, she just as lousy as your motherfucking ass, right? And so again, this is what the fuck I be talking about right here. And, if y'all would have act like, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about any of you motherfuckers, you young people, from let's just say from the ages from 18 to motherfucking 40, right? Just come out and say what the fuck you want. Motherfucker going on a date, whatever, just tell me right off. Hey, look, I'm trying to fuck. Whether you as a man is telling whoever the fuck that you done met in the club, let me retract that. Say, so you go to the club and you see a nice little shorty, nice little female, she got the titty, she got the booty, right? Y'all talking, y'all vibing. And so for the most part, right, to be perfectly honest, right, because I know it happens. People just want to fuck. They They want to know what that dick do and what that pussy do. And then, like, if you're a dude, then you look at the female, right? You know, you're like, okay, well, what that mouth do as well, right? I mean, if motherfuckers would actually like really just come out and say it, come out and say what the fuck you want. Just know that the shit will actually like really will go a lot smoother than what it is now. Because it is, and see, this is why you men be out of a lot of motherfucking money. Because she already know what the fuck she want. She wants you to bend over and dig her down. And then it just know this. If the dick is good, she gonna talk about you. If the dick is bad, guess what? She still gonna talk about you. But once everything is done, good or bad, she got what she wanted for her. At that particular, she got what the fuck she wanted. She got dick down, right? And then she gonna go back and tell her girls. Just like you. You gonna go back. You be like, yeah, I smashed this bitch at the club. And then just know this, women. Y'all can either have some good pussy or some bad or some lousy ass shit too, right? And please do not let that shit be smelling. But then again, when you got that alcohol in you, or like my boy here that say that his family owns the biggest marijuana dispensary in Houston. He just talking about his family. So to be perfect, he probably old broke motherfucker. Right? Because don't never assume anything. Because we all of us know, or all of us should know, when you assume, you making an ass out of you and me. Let's go.
It's not something I'm gonna be able to provide. So if that's a problem for you, so if you they can let me know if that's a problem for them or not.
Okay. Can I get your name and age?
My name is Ferrari. I'm 29.
And what do you do?
My family owns the biggest dispensary in Houston, EMF, and I do all that social media and content creation.
So he do all of the social media and content. So apparently, motherfucker, you ain't got no job. Right? So I'm not gonna say he broke. But he probably could be doing a little, let me get some of this. All right? Let's go.
All right. And you trying to hit it on the first date?
No, I feel like that's like natural for anyone. I don't think they just, wanted to give it up so quickly. But I think if you two guys are vibing and clicking, sometimes it happens sooner than later. So yeah, it's never something I'm over here forcing or initiating. If it happens, it happens. But I don't mind waiting a little longer. It's about right.
All right, let's go down to the next one. Can I get your name and age?
My name is Innocent. I'm 40 years old.
And are you willing to wait past the first date?
Yes, of course. As far as we get to know each other, that's okay by me.
Honestly, look, people. Crazy uncle old school. And so so for me, right, it's just like what I told y'all. Motherfucker try to give it up to me on the first date, I'm gonna look at you crazy. But then again, it's kind of like, okay, now old boy said if you're vibing. So let's just say, okay, how are you vibing? You got marijuana in you, you got a few drinks in you. So for the most part, right, are you really clear about it? All right, my whole deal is, if you really ain't clear in the head about what it is that, especially when you go to the club, because for the most part, you really don't know what the fuck is gonna happen when you go to the club. And then it's just for the simple fact, once you have a few of these in you, or whatever the fuck your choice of tasted beverage is, right? No, shit might get a little rough. I mean, well, not rough, but shit put like this. It may go far right or it may go far left. Right? And so you really gotta watch that. You really gotta watch that. But then you a nurse, motherfucker, right? So Dr. Williams already tore that ass up, right? So it is what it is. So hey, look, let's go.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Can I get your name and age?
Jonte, I'm 44.
And what do you do?
I'm in supply chain.
All right. And are you willing to wait past the first date?
Yeah, I can't help but wait, like Trey Songz.
Again, at this point of the junction now, right? Is this like yeah, she said it. She's 40, which means that 9 times out of 10, she probably gave it up on the first day a whole lot. She a nurse, people. And I'm pretty sure she's been a nurse for a pretty good while. Right? Because being a nurse is something that you don't start doing at the age of 40. Right? So chances are, yeah. She did that. She done made that mistake once before. I mean, ladies, women, the dick is good. Plain and simple. Just like we as men, we know that the pussy is good. As long as you wash that motherfucker. All right? Let it soak. Don't take no goddamn shower. Sit your ass down in some hot water, hot soapy water. Put your little massagill or whatever the fuck that you want to put in the water and let that motherfucker soak. Wash that motherfucker. Open it up, get it there, right? Because my mama used to have put like this, for all you old, put like this, for all of the people that's, put like this, if you 50 years old and up, you already knew what your mama had in the bathroom. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold that thought. Put like this, people. If you're my age and older, you know what your mama had. You know what your grandma had. That hot water bottle with that long ass cord hanging on the back door of the bathroom. And it always smelled, it had that old fucked up ass smell, like vinegar or whatever the fuck. And they shoot that shit up, yeah. So, cuz, that's what the fuck you did. You kept the pussy clean. These motherfuckers right here, no, they don't, She probably don't even know what a motherfucking hot water bottle is. But hey, let's go. Let's finish out.
All right, let's go back down, huh? So when you say wait, are you specifically talking about that first date or do you have a 30-day thing?
It's gonna be like a couple months before I feel comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stand on it. All right, so you do have 3 unpopped balloons. I'm gonna let you go ahead and pop one. right.
He just. I mean, look at this motherfucker. I mean, now, look, we can't help how we look, right? You know, just like the crazy uncle can't help how he look. I mean, I think the one thing that if I was single, right, and if I actually was to go on the pop balloon, once they see my grill, yeah, they pop it. They pop it. You know, and for the most part, okay, I'm cool with that. But my whole deal is this. I got all my motherfucking teeth. Yes, they all over the motherfucking place. But as long as these motherfuckers can act like free to do what the fuck they need to do, I keep them clean. Matter of fact, people which I'm almost willing to bet money that I keep my teeth are cleaner than the motherfuckers with straight teeth. I'm just putting it out there. But if that's your goddamn preference, if you want a motherfucker with straight teeth, then hey, guess what? Crazy uncle got it. Right? But there's the motherfucker with the straight teeth he gonna treat you like straight shit. Okay? So y'all again. I ain't gonna talk about my motherfucking dental records to y'all, but the thing about though is this: y'all already know that. Okay, apparently something came in wrong for my teeth to be jacked up like how they are now. But as long as I can still eat what the fuck I enjoy eating, steak, chicken, the whole nine, right? I'm good. It'll be y'all's loss. Okay, so hey, let's go.
And why'd you keep your balloon unpopped?
Oh my God, dog. That's why she popped your balloon. No eye-to-eye contact, just like with the last bitch, but the last bitch was understandable. I wouldn't want to look at her too. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go. Yeah, then you don't even know what the fuck to say. I'm very happy to be here type of motherfucker. That's you right here. So let's go.
It's okay. She's beautiful. I like the idea of what she's saying. I just wanted to hear what she's
Motherfucker, you said the same shit about the last, by SpongeBob SquarePants. No, I really need to come up with a name with that previous motherfucker. Hopefully I can come up with it by the end of this show. Let's go.
says, and then go with flow.
All right, and why did you pop his balloon?
He's dressed very well, just not feeling a spark.
Got you. All right, it's coming back down.
She run through that motherfucker like dental floss. I'm just gonna put it to you like that because look at him, look at her. That motherfucker, he wouldn't last 30 seconds.
All right, gentlemen, you get to ask her a question. Are you guys ready? All right, what's your question for?
You said that it's gonna have to be a couple months before. Have you ever had sex with a guy less than a month before?
Yeah, these
Okay, yeah.
rules are based on experience.
Okay, so I don't know. I just find not saying it's a problem, but I feel like as grown adults, if we're gonna be human beings, putting like a time limit on something when other experiences have, you know what I'm saying, been a little bit more quickly, I just feel like it should be like a mutual understanding. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say, I'm gonna wait a couple more months before I take you out on a date because I don't know if you're the one yet. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like.
No, shut the fuck up. Plain and simple. If asking the fuck on the first date was a person, so again, let's talk about this for a minute. So you try to do, because and for the most part, listen. We know why you say it. She got the titty, she got the booty. And then you looking at the simple fact, okay, she a nurse. So you already know that her temperature already been taken, right? 98.6. You want to, so basically what the fuck you want to do, you want to verify that it's actually really true. Right? But see, the older you get, the wiser you get, or at least that is what has been that is what has been told to us. Right? Not to say that she has actually really reached her peak, but there's no eventually that shit gonna start on the decline as far as like medical passion goes. And then who's to say she may be like this for another 40 years, right? We really don't know, right? But don't sit up here and try to debate why I don't need to motherfucking wait that long. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. You most definitely put like this, if you really want to run a woman off, talk like this motherfucker right here. Okay? Let's go.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I feel like that person should be vibing with that person, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter sex or not.
Are you saying that the cookie is equivalent to quality time?
Yep.
Now, I'm saying if I'm hanging out with a
Now, see, here's the deal. Now you got her involved. And so for the most part, right, I tell people this all the time, right? Don't start nothing, especially if you ain't trying, if you are actually really not equipped to finish it. It's been a lot of times on Facebook, motherfuckers to come out and say something, and I'll say something, and I'll say something that is so spectacular, then here come everybody, right? And so basically, what I'll do, I'll make a statement. Somebody a counter. Put it like this: I'm only gonna go back and forth with you for so goddamn long, right? And then after a while, I'm just like, bitch, motherfucker, or whatever the fuck I feel like calling you at that particular time, right? Go back and read my motherfucking first statement. Because after a while, because basically what happens with people, when somebody asks a question, and then depending on who you are, right, you can say something that's so motherfucking profound, right, that yeah, it's like flies to shit almost, right? And the only reason why motherfuckers will respond to something, because 9 times out of 10 they ain't never heard no shit like that before. Which I know, I just said that. But basically, what motherfuckers do, they'll look at your statement, read it word for word, switch it up, and try to throw it back at you. And so after a while, I was like, you know what, motherfucker, I just told you that. I just said that already. And then I'll say some shit like, "You must be a baby, huh?" And they're like, "What the fuck you mean?" Well, put it like this. Babies, they'll make certain noises. Whether it's crying because they sleepy or hungry or something's wrong with them. But the thing about with babies is this, right? They'll cry because they got to get the pitch. And then once they ain't crying, they'll make other noises to get the pitch. They have to hear themselves. Now, when you're a baby, that's understandable. But when you're a grown-ass person and you still trying to hear yourself, yeah, you all kinds of fucked up now. You should already know what the fuck you sound like. And so when people, when I do shit like that, then it be in like a group conversation, if you will, right? So when I say shit like that, they hit it come. And then basically what the fuck they doing, it's like, okay, motherfucker, you saying the exact same shit that I just told you. And you really think that you saying something? No, bitch. You just trying to hear how you sound. And then here come everybody else saying the exact same shit. And so when it get like that, I'm just like, motherfucker, go read my very first comment on this subject. Just like that shit on my Facebook page. You know, they were talking about President Obama, the first black president. No, the fuck he wasn't. He was not the first. And this old motherfucker don't talk about, oh, you got a lot of racism. Motherfucker, you don't know what racism is. And he just kept on and kept on and kept on and kept on. I said, dude, shut your old ass up. You don't know shit. Just because you old, you've been around a little bit longer than me, that don't mean that you know a goddamn thing. Right? I said, and I actually told him, shut the fuck up, old ass man. And then I blocked him. Right? Because I ain't got time. I don't have time for that bullshit. I really don't. So again, dog, shut the fuck up. Because I already know he finna say something else rather fucked up. Watch this. Let's go.
Woman, if I'm spending money, I'm invested in her.
Oh, so now you calling her a prostitute. And you know, so for the most part, right, again, like I said, you know, I'm old school. Put it like this. If a woman want to drop her drawers for you, it ain't because that she didn't spend money on you, that you didn't spend money on her. She actually really likes your motherfucking ass. Your dumb ass. Right? Look, you did just a little bit too much weed, dog. Talking about, well, my family owns the biggest marijuana distribution in Houston. Leave that shit alone, because it's quite obvious that you can't catch the cough no more. All right, let's go.
Usually 9 times out of 10, if that woman isn't my woman, then I wouldn't put as much as time and investment if we're just getting to know each other. But I'm saying that she just said she wants.
But no, you just said that your family owns the biggest marijuana distribution in Houston, Texas. So money shouldn't be an issue for you. And it's quite obvious you haven't read the fine print off of money. Because if you did, you would be hollering that bullshit what you hollering right now. Let's go.
Wants to make guys wait months now before having sex when she hasn't done in the past. It just seems a little hypocritical. I'm just saying it just depends on the person. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, I don't feel like it's hypocritical. I've been through different things before, and sure, I've, gone there before, been comfortable. And then you could look back on that and be like, you know what, I really wasn't comfortable, it didn't work out well. And that's what you learn from your experiences. I'm 40, so I'm not gonna be out here making the same mistakes I did when I was in my 20s.
Got you.
Motherfucker, you just trying to keep a track record. You try to keep a track record. You done looked at her, she light-skinned and somewhat. She got, like what I said earlier, she got the titty, she got the booty. It's all natural. You try to blow her back out, right? And then I get it, for the most part, right? People try to be professional about shit. I get all that, right? Because they know they're on the show, but sometimes it's good to be professional, but like sometimes you're like, you know what, we gonna throw this shit out the window. All right. He tried to fuck. He tried to play this. She probably would have gave your ass the pussy. But you fucked it up. You don't know how to play the game, partner. You should have just kept your goddamn mouth shut, right? Because it's quite obvious she don't want this motherfucker. The other one dude, he already popped. You probably could have got the pussy that same night, but you fucked it up. You fucked it up, homeboy. Talking about, oh, my family got the biggest marijuana distribution in Houston, Texas. I do all these social media work. Dog, leave that goddamn weed long enough where that she could have, look, you could have did a slap, watch a jiggle, right? But you try to present your case, and guess what? 9 times out of 10, she gonna pop your fucking balloon. Let's go.
So basically,
I'm
what
gonna
you're
honor
saying
that
is
about myself.
your experiences are the reason you kind of.
Yeah, since my
And so for the most part, right, and to be fair, right, she's weak-minded too, right? He trying to act like, because he know that she a nurse. Dr. Williams already blew her back out, right? Matter of fact, she probably was married to Dr. Williams, right? Dr. Williams probably got fired because he took her temperature, right? So, and then she got that kid. He took her temperature. Ooh, 98%. Let me go ahead, plant my seed, and then I hang out with her for a little while. And then just know that that new intern came in, probably a little bit lighter than her, or maybe a little bit darker. The booty was a little bit bigger, the titties were a little bit bigger, and just know that the pussy was probably just a little bit tighter. So they divorced. But the thing about it though is this. This is another thing that really kills me about men, right? A lot of y'all love that young pussy. And for the most part, I'll be the first one to tell you, ain't nothing wrong. Listen, it's plenty wrong with young pussy. Because again, like what I always say in a lot of my shows, right? Young pussy is probably the most stank pussy out there. Because for the most part, right, depending on who the fuck their mama is, they don't know how to wash that motherfucker, right? And then you be the type of man that you are, right? You gonna want to eat it. You gonna do all that. You gonna. It's almost like what Eddie Griffin said that one time. He said, "How many of y'all eat ass?" Right? It's good. He raised his hand, right? He said, "Well, how many of y'all eat pussy?" And so basically what he said, hey, look, fellas, let me tell you something. If you eating pussy right, you eat ass because it ain't nothing but that much difference, right? And if you eating pussy right, you gonna slip up on some ass. Right? But the thing about it though is this. If you young and you really don't know how to watch that motherfucker, guess what? Ain't nobody finna stick their nose, their tongue, nowhere down that motherfucking lower region. I'm just putting it out there. Unless them motherfuckers, they just so hard up for some pussy that, hey, guess what? I'm gonna do it in the goddamn way. Right? See, this is what the fuck y'all don't know. Y'all don't know the game. Because if you did, just know that the pussy, listen, the pussy's gonna come, dog. But you fucked it up. You fucked all that shit off. Because you don't know the game, dog. Because if you did, you never would have motherfucking, this debate would have never took place. Let's go.
I was married since my divorce. I made a commitment to myself that I wasn't gonna have sex with anybody low vibrational. So that's led to. So,
How long were you married for?
I was married for 4 years.
4 years? And when did that end? When did y'all get divorced?
2018. No, sorry, that was when I got married. I got divorced at the end of 2021.
Okay, so you've been 5 years single. You have any kids?
Yeah, one.
One kid?
And then you don't know how to motherfucking pay attention to detail. She told you that right at the jump. Pay attention to detail. If I was her, yeah, go and pop his balloon. Because of one, he tried to win a debate that he can never win. Two, he ain't paying attention to motherfucking detail. Yeah, go and pop his goddamn balloon.
All right, let's go ahead and find out this question over here. What you got for her?
What is your biggest insecurity?
The biggest insecurity.
No, shut the fuck up. She don't want your ass neither. You trying to be all diplomatic. You trying to be all smart. All the kind of stuff. Motherfucker, she don't want you. She does not want you. Okay? Shut the fuck up. You just better ask her a different question.
I suppose maybe not being, or maybe the mistakes I've made as a mother. That, like I said, with the marriage, putting my son around some.
In other words, you don't know that motherfucking. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, so yeah, he fucked up. You fucked up. Just know everybody on this motherfucking panel. Everybody here fucked up. Okay.
Somebody who wasn't, the best, and so yeah, I do have some insecurities around.
I wouldn't call that a motherfucking insecurity.
That.
I'll put it like this. I'm just gonna put it out there. I wouldn't call that an insecurity because, and the only reason why I say that is because you were secure enough to drop your drawers and open your legs up to a motherfucker. That's why you got the child. So that's not. So you was never insecure about anything, right? He fucking with your, put it like this. He fucking with your head too. Okay? Right? Pop his balloon. Right? Or 9 times out of 10, she'll probably pop his balloon, but I don't know. She might pop his balloon too, but she most definitely need to pop his. Oh, Dez Bryant wannabe right here. So yeah, she most definitely need to pop his balloon. Plain and simple.
And that's why I'm also very particular because I'm aware that whoever I'm going to bring into my life, not only are they going to be, in my body at some point, they're going to be around my child. And so
But then again, it's almost like, okay. So again, right, now that I'm actually really listening to this, he asked the exact same shit that he did. And she didn't catch it. So you old pretty dumb bitch, plain and simple. You don't have enough about yourself to know when different person, same goddamn question. He just worded it differently. Okay, let's go.
To make sure that this person is a quality person. So, yeah.
And then, but then, hold on, but but then again, you old dumb motherfucker too. Because, or you can actually look at it like that too, right? Because you heard what you heard the question, you heard his answer, and she made it clear to old boy. And then, at least he in somewhat shape. Look at you, motherfucker. I'm just putting it out there, y'all. Let's go.
And I'm gonna go on back. You stay right here and go ahead and pop one balloon. All right.
Now, y'all gonna have to excuse me. Notice how she popped that balloon with motherfucking authority. Okay? That wasn't that was just like, that was a nigga, you could have had it tonight, but you fucked it up type of pop the balloon. Guess what, dog? If did nobody else take your player card, guess what? I just snatched it from you. Considering if you even had the player card. You so motherfucking stupid to it's ridiculous. Right? Let's go.
Hey, come on down. Clearly the audience agrees with your decision.
And I agree with all this. Now that I'm looking at you, motherfucker, unless you got them serious hands, you old bony motherfucker. Let's go.
It's a shame because it's fine as hell, but I can't compromise on my moral stuff.
All right, and how do you feel about that?
It's not a compromise. I just hate when sex and money is in a topic when you're dating someone.
But no, listen. Again, my wife, prime example. That's why I'm married to her, right? Yes, I'm retired Army. But I look at this and because Niecy, because of what we had as kids, has carried over. I mean, now, great the fact, I always knew that I was going to join the Army. I always knew that. But and then I think, and for the most part, I get it, but I truly, honestly believe right to this day, if I would have caught her back in the early 90s, because I went in 97. Yeah, we'd have been together. We'll play this. Let's just say that we would have been dating and it would have been real serious. And then just know that because again, I always, it's just like, go watch my homeboy's video that he did on me, right? So I always knew what the fuck I wanted to do at the age of 8, if not the age of 5, right? but the thing about it though is this: knowing the mentality that I had back then and how I felt about her back then, Just know it would have carried over. And there's just know that I truly honestly believe that my career would have lasted a lot longer than what it did, because I knew that I would have had my sweet by my side. And then who's to say I still may be in the army right to this day, right? I mean, now 9 times out of 10, she probably would have told me, "Hey, baby, you need to shut that shit down," and I would have. I would have, because she would have been the whole world over. Everywhere I went, she would have went. Now, of course, when it came time, put like this, when the bell rung, then okay, you stay here, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna holler back, and and I'm gonna holler at you later, right? But it's just that I get it, y'all. This listen, this is how Yahweh works, and I get all that. Maybe just maybe it was some shit that I had to actually really get out of the way first. And then just know that me and the wife, me and my sweet, we've actually really talked about this. Right? And so now that we've gotten, she done got shit out of the way, I done got shit out of the way. And so now here we are. But sometimes I actually really feel like, okay, that my career would have went a hell of a lot better if I would have married that woman back in 1998 or even 99 for that matter. But just know that, well, put it like this. I would have married her before I even joined the army. Then I would have told her, "Hey, babe, I'm going in the army." And then I already know that, she would have came to my graduation. Right? I'd have fucked her. Well, that ain't none of y'all's business. But the thing about it though is this. That's how I wanted it. But then now that I actually really look at it, right? I wouldn't have the two most beautiful granddaughters that ever walked the face of the earth. So I'm cool with what has went down. I'm cool with that. Let's go.
I feel like if you guys enjoy each other, just enjoy each other. I'm not saying this. We can have sex within a year or longer. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying I hate when that's like a topic. Like if I want.
Now, see, now you didn't. Now you see that. Now he didn't changed it up. This is a I fucked up type of response. But you too busy advertising what the fuck your family do. And you fucked out. And then who's to say? The pussy could be lousy. Your dick could be lousy. Right? I'm gonna just put it out there. Shut the fuck up, guy. You fucked that off. You fumbled that ball. Okay, let's go.
I want to take you out. I don't care how much money I'm spending. We're vibing. We're
There you go. There you go. Y'all always bringing it back to money. All women don't care about your goddamn bankroll. She make her own money. She a goddamn nurse. Motherfucker, she may take your ass out to eat and cover the fucking bill. But you didn't never think about that.
Let's just hang out naturally. We don't have to care about no money, no sex. When we just let the vibe flow and natural. When I try to put time limits on how much, it's just I don't like that. So
Like this. There's no such thing as a motherfucking time limit. You put like this. You try to do damage control. And you just cause more motherfucking damage. put like this. You done dug a hole. And then what your dumb ass do? You jump down in the hole. And you and then you jump down again. And then just know after a while, somebody walked along like her. Ooh, why is this hole here? And you black enough that she didn't see your ass. So guess what the fuck she just did to you? Now you can't get out. Now you trying to explain yourself. Shut the fuck up, guy. Like really.
But you're really pretty. You're
Thank
really
you.
pretty.
Thank you.
You look good, so shit.
Well, let's clarify real quick. The dating scene now, gentlemen do feel like if they do put that money on the table that they're expecting a little something. It is a thing.
They do. Y'all don't
It
date
is
men.
a thing.
Y'all don't date men. So
Exactly.
they
It's something.
absolutely do.
It is something we've experienced. So that is where she's coming from with that.
But that's not me. That might be men you have dated in your past because of what you look like.
Bullshit, motherfucker. Bullshit. Go back and rewind what the fuck you said earlier.
That's not me. I know if I like somebody, I don't mind waiting. If you feel me, a lot of things are worth the wait.
Oh, dog. See? You know what? That's it. I don't know, because it's quite obvious that everybody is doing a motherfucking pop the balloon. So I'm gonna start, put it like this. I don't know what the fuck I gotta do or whatever. But I'm gonna, I might need to start doing the pop the balloon. And that's all what the fuck I'm gonna say right now. Okay?
But I'm just saying, if that's like the topic of conversation, like money or sex, it's just like, let's just enjoy each other. Let's get to know each other. Whatever happens, happens. Obviously, when we're hanging each other, you know what I'm saying, with each other longer, quality of time is going to, and then we'll connect or whatever. But I just don't like that topic. Like, let's just vibe.
I'm just bringing it up because it was an issue with my match on the last show. So I'm just making sure everyone knows what they're going into, you know, willing, like if you're in the mindset of investing in a woman versus, hey, I just want to go out and have fun and smash for the night.
See, if I like you, I'm not thinking about that. I'm obviously investing quality time, money, whatever. But I'm just saying, I feel like a question when she asked you should have just been more personal and stop like, you know what I'm saying, setting the expectation up front, thinking that.
Oh, you so full of shit right now. You are so motherfucking full of shit right now.
That's what all men want.
She just threw it out there, okay? So we're gonna go ahead. We have that one balloon. Gentlemen, go and take a step down for me, and I'm gonna have John take come on down. Well, I guess they like this. Let's see how it goes. I'll let you guys go ahead and have a question with one another.
She gonna fuck him over. I'm telling you that right now. But then again, she a nurse. Now, if being a nurse is an urban legend, then okay. We really might have a true match here. Let's go.
I'll let you go ahead and start. What's your question for him?
Well, off the wall. Do you believe in aliens?
Oh, see, here's the deal. That's a bullshit. That is a setup question. It's a bullshit question. But it's a bullshit question, right? Because see, now, if I'm right about this, she had to pop his balloon because he fucked his own self over, in a sense. And that's something that she can get past. So let's just see how he gonna answer. Let's see how he answer this question.
She said, "Do you believe in aliens?"
No, I don't
No?
at all.
Okay.
And I mean, I work kind of overseas and stuff, but I can't speak on it, but I know a lot of stuff goes on, but I don't believe aliens, no.
We have to know, why did you ask that question?
Because I'm into some weirder topics.
No, because okay, see, you old TikTok motherfucker, right? And so put it like this. She was heard the doggone pop old boy's balloon. She really wanted to give old boy the pussy. She wanted her temperature taken. Right? But she was trying to prove a point. But then again, it's how you are, it's how you move. Because again, I really don't know how this shit is going in. Right? Matter of fact, let's play this out and then I'm gonna tell y'all.
So, I just feel like
Now, in a sense, right? So basically what she's doing right now, she was just like, because she really want old boy. So she come up with this bullshit ass question, hoping that he would pop. Well, we still got some time left, so let's go.
that's one thing I'm interested in, and I feel like that also shows how open, how like jailbroken your mind is. And so mine's pretty out there. So I'm just looking for somebody on the same vibe.
Okay.
Now,
What is your question for her?
If you are working, you say you're a nurse, right?
Yes.
And y'all work 12-hour shifts, right?
oh, here you go.
I worked 4 10-hour shifts, but yeah.
Okay, so if you work and you're tired and stuff like that, and I call you, I say get ready, get dressed. Are you gonna ask questions or you just gonna get dressed?
I don't mind spontaneity. So if I'm able to, because I have a child, that also shows how open, how like jailbroken your mind is. And so mine's pretty out there. So I'm just looking for somebody on the same vibe.
Okay. And what is your question for her?
If you are working, you say you're a nurse, right?
Yes.
And y'all work 12-hour shifts, right?
I worked 4 10-hour shifts, but yeah.
Okay, so if you work and you're tired and stuff like that, and I call you, I say get ready, get dressed. Are you gonna ask 20 questions or you just gonna get dressed?
I don't mind spontaneity. So if I'm able to, because I have a child, so picking up and going is not always possible. But as far as I'd be able to, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and ask my question. Are we popping or are we locking in?
I ain't got no toothpick.
All right, so he's locking in, right?
I'm locking in.
All right, so he's locking in. Are we popping or are we locking in?
I'll lock in.
All right, y'all. Locking in.
Okay, so here's this. So, all right, so they locked in, right? But that was a bullshit lock-in. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because, and then he dumb, he's stupid, right? Because she still got Dr. Williams. She still got Dr. Williams on, on the brain, right? She put it like this. She gonna fuck over old boy. I'm just gonna come out just saying. And then y'all gonna be like, well, crazy uncle, why you say that? Motherfucker, she a nurse. She still got Dr. Williams on the brain. Right? And just know that Dr. Williams watched this particular episode. And Dr. Williams laughing his motherfucking ass off. Proud with another motherfucking nurse inmate or whatever. Intern or whatever the fuck it is, right? He like, look at this bitch. And but then again, right? The woman that he's with at that particular time while watching this Pop the Balloon episode, she understands the assignment. Because she already got, he got his roster, she got his. She got his. But just know that they fucking. Right? And then just know that, I mean, granted the fact, Dr. Williams is probably like 45, right? So he like, okay, I want that young pussy. So there's no Dr. Williams laying up in the bed with that 25-year-old, right? Or the 30, yeah, with that 25-year-old. She just sucked this dick 7 ways to Sunday. And just know that she done got fucked 7 ways to Sunday. And he was like, baby, let's, he was like, hey, look, let's look at this stupid bitch here, right? So this was a motherfucking get back, try to get back. Like, because there's no, that she know that Dr. Williams is fucking that 25-year-old. Right? And so she's like, ooh, I'll show you. Then you went out and got somebody just to spite, just to try to make him pissed off. But if she working them shifts, I mean, he could call her up, right? And Dr. Williams could be taking her motherfucking temperature up the ass, okay? And with all that back there, you already know. She know how to talk while taking it up the ass, okay? And then just know that he ain't gonna suspect nothing. All right? I'm just telling you. This is how the fuck women do. They know how to talk on the, now, you get some women, they don't know how to talk on the phone while they're getting fucked at the same time. I'm just gonna put it out there. But those that do, dog, that shit ain't gonna last long. And I already know a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna do no goddamn update, like they do on what I like to call the original Pop the Balloon. But listen, I'm just telling you how shit goes. Now, put it like this: if all of this is nothing more than motherfucking urban legend, then y'all as nurses, y'all ain't got shit to worry about. But the thing about it though is this: if y'all getting y'all temperature taken by other doctors, now we truly understand why you motherfuckers work double shift. Okay? I'm listening. Y'all can only do one or two things, or one or three things. You can agree, disagree, or be neutral on this one. I'm just putting it like this. Crazy Uncle just putting it out there. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been around this motherfucker long enough to know how shit goes. Right? Because it's a lot of places, put it like this. It's a lot of places where the big booty bitches work at. One of them is at the goddamn a nurse. The second one, which is rather obvious, or the first one, which is very obvious, is the goddamn strip club. They shaking their ass for cash. The second one is the goddamn nurse. Any type of any type of motherfucking medical field. Whether you doing the nurse or whether you working in a motherfucking pharmacy. Just know it's always gonna be big booty bitches in the medical field. And then the last one is the goddamn bank teller. Hey, you want to open up an account with us? And they shaking their ass the whole time. So don't tell me that the crazy uncle don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because I've seen it firsthand. Right? So look, I didn't talk long enough. Right? So, and then FedEx motherfuckers or the UPS women. Put it like this: if you're a FedEx woman or a UPS woman or the United States Postal, if put it like this, if you delivering mail, whether it's with the with the USPS, UPS, or motherfucking FedEx, guess what? You're gonna have a big ass. Hey, you got mail. And then they gonna do some shit like that. And then you gonna be like, slap, slap, watch it jiggle. Okay? I'm just telling y'all how this shit go. But hey, guess what? With that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell the dad, tell the birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner. Paula's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'll holler at y'all.